Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the golden shadow, the repressed creativity, the part of yourself that leads to your biggest gifts being revealed and your purpose in the world to heal. Watch this video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please click the little subscribe button, the bell to receive new videos when I release them. And if you've been with me for a while, of course, thank you so much and welcome back. I have just launched my shadow work course. It is the most exciting thing ever to me this year, actually. And one of my favorite parts of building this course was talking about the golden shadow, which so many people don't get. I'm sure I've done videos about this before, but not to this degree. And you know, just coming into my own sort of gifts the last few years to a level that feels really good, it's important for me to help others do the same because, especially with highly sensitive people, there's so many emotions that we actually put in the shadow. We're so afraid of feeling certain things that usually got ashamed or misunderstood or feeling like we don't belong anywhere. And we put those experiences in the shadow, and what we do is we try to avoid anything that will bring that emotion come up, right? So like one of the examples I give in my course is conflict. With highly sensitive people, conflict is a huge no-no. So what you have to look at is what's underneath the fear of conflict. What's underneath the fear of conflict is a fear of disconnect. We actually have a real primal need to connect with self, others, and something higher. So we will avoid that at all costs, and we'll put that experience, that emotion in the shadow. Now, what's interesting about it is when we're detecting our golden shadow, it comes forward in 4 specific ways. The first way that we will realize we have golden shadow, which means our repressed potential, is we obviously fear our power, but number 1, we have jealousy or envy. If you're jealous of someone or you're envying someone, it's because they're doing something that you yourself are neglecting in yourself. You're not letting yourself do that. You're looking for some external authority figure to give you permission to own that piece of you, but you're the one that actually needs to do that. When you see someone and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that, why don't you go do it? What's holding you back? Really get real with yourself. What are you doing instead of that? Are you tethered to someone or some situation or some job or something that keeps you out of your shine because you feel safe not shining? Because if you did shine as a child, you would either be told that you're making someone else insecure, or you're too confident, or you're too strong, or you're too driven, or you're too whatever the heck, right? So you put the part of you in the shadow that actually really wants to shine, right? There's that. There's if you are idolizing gurus or celebrities or people on Instagram or whatever the heck, if you're idolizing people, it's that untapped potential in you to be a leader in some way, to serve in some way that you're not. Right? If you feel unworthy or have insecurities that pop up around certain things, it's the part of you that doesn't even know you. See, those of us who know our power find humility because there's nothing to prove. And those of us who don't know our power are insecure because we've got a lot to prove. Think about it. That's where your golden is. It's in the shadow. And the other thing I really like to do is flip the script. When you see these negative things, right? These negative emotions, these negative feelings, the opposite of it is actually what's true for you. So the opposite of the insecurity, if you look at it this way, if you say, wow, I'm really insecure around that, it's negative because it's untapped consciousness. You haven't integrated this part of you. It's in the golden shadow. You got to take it out, and you got to look at people as inspiring instead of, making you feel inferior. You have to look at someone and say, shit, the part of me that's annoyed by that is a part of me that's mad at myself for not being that, or for believing that it's not safe to be. Really think about that. We got to take our power out. For years I was tethered to a career that wasn't letting me fully shine. I was tethered to partners that wouldn't really let me shine. And that was what I chose because it kept me safe, because I thought if I were totally in my power, it wouldn't be safe. How many of us think that? How many of us think if I really am in my power, then what? There's many reasons why we don't want to be in our power. Then I'll be alone. Then I'll be, disconnected from the tribe. Then I'll be blah, blah, blah. One thing you realize when you start to come into your authentic power of, damn, it's safe being me. In fact, it feels better than anything else. When you really start to own those parts of yourself that are hiding, you start to realize that you know exactly your role in this world because you're actually being you now. When we start to do our inner work, we have this internal pull towards more and more wholeness. We can't help it. Our life just needs more alignment. Something just feels off and weird. And the reason that happens is we're coming into more power, coming into more alignment, we're coming more into our purpose on this planet. As we heal, we are being asked to serve. And as we're being asked to serve, we realize our place in the world. We realize our purpose because we've just lived our healing journey into that role. We can't find our purpose if we're not being our true self. If we're not being our complete self, we're not going to feel fulfilled in that complete purpose. It will be half-assed, just like we're being, right? So doing the shadow work is maybe the most important part of the journey. So you can get all the dark and all the light and realize it's all good, and you need all of it to be whole, to really be in your role on the planet Earth. So you guys, I welcome you to check the link below for my shadow work course. It is enrolling right now. I just love building community. I love showing up and being part of the community that I build. So I will be there every single week on live calls, and there's 12 weeks of content. I also want to invite you guys to my Truth Room Tribe. If you're a highly sensitive person and you've dealt with toxic relationship dynamics or healing inner wounds, come join us in the Truth Room Tribe. I'm creating that for all of us to walk each other home. So please check the links below. Please feel free to leave comments below and I will obviously answer them. It may take me a minute, but I always do. And I just really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up and doing the work to heal our planet as you heal yourself. See you soon.